The newborn elephant hadn't even had a sip of milk before being kicked hard. When it tried again, another kick awaited. Soon, the little elephant was exhausted. It collapsed onto the grass, desperately waiting for death. A few hours earlier, the baby elephant, Bodhi, had just been born. It had already learned to walk. But before turning one, it was extremely fragile, constantly in need of the herd's protection. The herd was very excited about the arrival of this new life. They eagerly welcomed Bodhi and touched it with their trunks. But faced with the gaze of over 20 elephants, Bodhi quickly got separated from its mother, Kaji. Since it was just born, Bodhi's vision was still blurry. It couldn't even tell which elephant was its mother. At this moment, Bodhi urgently needed its first milk. Kaji should have kept Bodhi close, but as a first-time mother, she seemed to lack that awareness. Bodhi went under a female elephant, trying to nurse. It didn't realize this wasn't its mother, Kaji, but rather the herd's queen, Tassie. Tassie wasn't being rude. She kicked Bodhi away, but it wasn't intentional. She used her trunk and front legs to help the little elephant stand up, then gently nudged it towards Kaji. Eventually, Bodhi found its mother. After a quick search with its trunk, it managed to nurse its first meal. The following months were tough for the herd. Tassie had to lead them to a new habitat, while also helping Kaji care for the newborn. As night fell, Kaji guided Bodhi to explore the new world. The little elephant's sense of smell developed quickly. In the dark, its nimble trunk could even sense the finest details in the tree bark. African elephants are massive and omnivorous. They spend 16 to 20 hours eating every day. Even at night, they continuously search for food. But darkness also brought danger. In the distance, a lion pride had gone 3 days without food. They wouldn't risk attacking such large creatures. But other predators had no such concerns. The second largest predator on the savanna, the hyena, was bold enough to challenge an elephant. The little elephant sensed something was wrong in the air. The adult elephants also smelled a foul odor. One hyena wasn't a threat, but there wasn't just one. Queen Tassie stepped back a few paces, shielding the little elephant under her body. The herd quickly formed a defensive wall, but the hyenas were closing in from all sides. A fierce standoff began. The hyenas charged at the scattered herd. Kaji and her calf were quickly surrounded. Bodhi could only hide under its mother's massive body. At the same time, dozens of wild dogs surrounded Tassie and the other elephants, blocking their approach to help. Other hyenas tried to drag the little elephant out from under its mother's enormous form.